This is my 2018 iPad Pro 11-inch, and if you guys haven't caught my early videos on it, I was discussing that I really want to give this a fair shot and make this a kind of laptop replacement to see how much work I can actually get done on it. Everybody's complaining that this isn't a real computer, you can't do stuff, but I really haven't tried it out for myself, so that's why I picked it up, and that's why I got this other accessory, the Apple Smart Keyboard Folio for the iPad Pro. Now, this is a very expensive keyboard case for the iPad, and I'm still not sure if it's worth it, but I really want to give it a shot before I can give you a full verdict on it and see how well it complements the iPad Pro experience. So let's unbox this and try this out with the new iPad Pro. This, unlike all the other Apple products, actually does not have a pull tab, so I'm going to have to use my unboxing knife. Actually, it's just a letter opener, but I like to call it that. All the big YouTubers have unboxing knives, and since I'm on a budget, I can't spend hundreds of dollars on a knife. I'm just going to have to use a letter opener I got from Amazon. Alright, let's do that. Plastic's off. And let's lift the box off. Alright, so pretty amazing packaging here. The case does feel a little heavy. Alright, let's see what's inside. There seems to be things inside the case as well. It is a silicone kind of case. It does not leather. So if you were looking for that, that's not really what this is. All right, let's open this up. All right, it opens up this way or this way. All right, so here you guys can see the case, the keyboard part of the case. And here we have what looks like paperwork or just kind of a place in. All right, there is paperwork in this for sure. But it just kind of looks like it was a protective sleeve for this. So Smart Keyboard Folio. All right. Gonna put this all to the side. Let's not waste time with this. Let's look right at the iPad Pro. So this year we have a changed location for the Smart Connector. It used to be on the side right over here for the iPad Pros. Now it is actually on the back right over here, and you guys can see it lines up right over here on the bottom of the case. So let me just put this on. So this is not any, it's just magnets. It's gonna be all magnets, and let me just try to. All right, there it goes. It's stuck on there. Is it connected though? All right, there it is. It feels sturdy. Let's see if it actually, if I can get it to type a note. Nope. Let's see. Oh, this is, let me just get a new note. Hello. Oh yeah, there you go. So no setup required, just connect and plug and go. So most of the Mac shortcuts work. All right, and if you hold down the command button, you can actually get a bunch of, let me show you guys. So if you hold down the command button, which I guess I did not. Oh, that's cool. All right, so when the iPad is not in this kind of magnetic position down here, it realizes that and it brings up the keyboard. And that's actually pretty cool. So only when you lock it in does the keyboard get enabled, which is really nice thinking. It's really fast as well. So you connect it and the keyboard's gone. Cancel. All right. Let's try some of these features. All right. So let's just try to type a quick sentence. This is the 2018 iPad Pro. It is super expensive. I almost had to sell everything I own for it. All right, so first impressions of typing. The backspace, the delete key is way too small. I do not like that. I like my delete key to be a little bit bigger. Another issue is that the keyboard feels very rubbery. Like it doesn't have a good feel to it. It feels cheap and tacky. Now, I'm sure that it's going to be last, but right now it just feels weird. Like, listen to this. Like, it is that weird plastic. Like, it does not feel really premium, so I'm not sure how this is going to be. I'm sure it's going to hold up well over time because of this material, but it does not feel good. at all to type on. I would much rather prefer a laptop keyboard, or even the Surface Ghost type cover, which is actually so much nicer than this and cheaper, but obviously doesn't support the Apple stuff. So on the back, when it's closed, it looks really sharp. Like, it's a really nice looking case. Definitely not a bad looker at all. Very simple. The front is like no markings, no designs, no nothing. Of course, it's not going to focus right now. But it is amazing. It looks really good, really clean look. Let me just see. And the top, it doesn't have this kind of protective cover over the screen anymore like they used to. So the keyboard is going to sit right against your screen. But most people have screen protectors or tempered glass protectors, so it should be okay. The back is held all together by magnets. It is like a cloth Alcantara finish. The smart connectors back here, and it is actually a pretty strong latch on. It doesn't just like let go. So let me show you guys. If I hold it like this, it's not sliding apart. It does move so that the keyboard can fit, but this top part, it is pretty on there. It does not move easily. So, if you had worries that the magnets would let go or it won't be strong, that is definitely not an issue. And another really cool thing is that the Apple Pencil works really well with this. I was wondering initially, why didn't Apple just put the Apple Pencil charger on the opposite side over here? Because they just have so much space. Why do they have to cram the power, the volume button, and everything on this side? Now I realized that it was actually a smart move, because if they put it over here, you couldn't use cases like this on the iPad Pro. So definitely things going on that you don't realize at first. You only realize it when you start to look at things a little bit deeper. So let's just say I want to use the iPad like this, just like open it up like a book. Let's fold it backwards and see. So when the case is folded backwards, the iPad knows, so it does bring up the keyboard. It doesn't force you to use it. But my main question is, do you get typing? Nope. So I am pressing the keys, no typing. That is really good, because a lot of these smart keyboard covers, when you pull them back, it doesn't disable the keyboard. So if I'm holding it and the key presses, I don't want things to get pressed up here. And that is such a smart move on Apple's part. Definitely more people should adopt that. So this case is definitely not, just a quick buck. It definitely has a lot of cool elements to it. But at the price they're selling it at, I don't think it's worth it. Not at all. You can definitely get much better Amazon ones, I'm sure. And since I'm so sure of that, what I'm going to be doing in a future video is I'm going to be buying the most popular keyboard case on Amazon, the one that has the best reviews, and we're going to look at that and compare it to this and see if this one is better or that one and where the differences really lie. So for this one, I'm going to tell you the advantages are, it is very smart. It disables itself when you're using it backwards. The magnets are super strong. The look is very clean. And if you're a minimalist, you're definitely going to like this. It is Apple's own product, so you definitely have that kind of, it's meant to work with it. The things I don't like is the rubbery feel of the keyboard. It feels very cheap. Again, being magnets, you're never sure if it's 100% on there. It scares me maybe if someday, if I knock it the wrong way, or if I just, bump it the wrong way, maybe will the entire iPad fall out of the case. I have concerns about that. And one more concern, not a concern, it's just a really big problem with this, is that it is super expensive. I don't think that just a keyboard case should be this expensive for an iPad, but again, it is Apple, so I'm not really going to go into that too much. They always have made their accessories a little bit on the pricier side, and to go along with it, it does kind of do a very good job of what it's supposed to, but again, it is pricey. You can definitely get better solutions for cheaper. So that's it for this one, guys. Let me know what you think about the smart keyboard cover for the iPad. Do you think it's worth the price? Do you have one, or do you have one for a previous generation? What are your thoughts on those? How do those hold up over time? And would you have kept this or gotten a different case or a different keyboard cover from a third party? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.